Good morning, YouTube. Thursday, the 9th of October. 2 days out. Let's get it. Woke up this morning, exactly the same weight as yesterday. So, more carbs went in, weight stayed the same. Perfect scenario. Sent pictures over this morning. Christian comes back to me. Yeah, perfect. Bang on. Looking better again. So again, tick. That's what we want. So I've just got to keep level-headed. I've just got to keep ticking the boxes. And this is the thing, like I said in the last video, even if I compare pictures and they look better, even if people are telling me I look better, still that doubt of like, oh my god, I really hope this shoot is better. So it's always one of these things that just constantly plays on your mind. And it's like the podcast with Luke. It was like, the more that you do this, it's kind of like the more insecure that you become. Insecure in a way, not like traditionally, but it's like you just overanalyze absolutely fucking everything. Of like abs, striations in your delts, arms, vascularity, like so many things. And it's like, okay. To a normal person, they probably just go, yeah, you look good. But when you're chasing those finer margins, you want those extra 1% here and there. So yeah, but plan for today, carbs going in, but slightly different carbs. I got sourdough, got oats and rice. So it's a rest day, but cardio is back to 30 minutes. So no training today, but I've got cardio, so that's fine. It's easily doable. I haven't done cardio in like 3 days, so that's going to be very, very manageable because I was doing it every single morning, which is fine. It's 30 minutes, we get on with it. 10k steps, so out again for usual morning routine walk. This is the thing, keep in routine, keep level-headed, keep showing up. Hydration stays the same, supplements stay the same. Peak max goes in tomorrow. But apart from that, we keep turning up, we keep getting it done. Today is the all-important shave day. So that's fun. Honestly, that is a long process. I'm quite hairy as well. So that's fun. Tomorrow's the tan, which I absolutely love. And then Saturday morning is shoot day. And then we do the same again next week, just one day sooner. So Thursday would be the tan, Friday would be the shoot. I've literally got 6 days between shoots, so just keep it going. But anyway, let's crack on with the day. Haircut complete. Look at the fade on that. Photo shoot haircut is in. It's what we love to see. Check-in block done this morning. Haircut back to check-ins. So I've got a few more to do. This is where I'll obviously give extensive feedback for the week. I do it through video format, so every single client gets full video feedback from myself, so they know exactly what they're doing, and then main communication will be on WhatsApp. But the reason that I do videos is so that I can give everyone a super in-depth reply, but also so it's a bit more fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, check-ins should be fun. Obviously, if you need a rocket up your ass, obviously if you're not doing what I'm telling you to do, I will go in on you. I will be honest. I will be like, come on, this isn't going to get the result that you say you want to achieve. Because I think some people like the thought of getting in shape, but when it comes to actually putting in the hard work, they don't like it. When reality hits, bro, like, yeah, it's difficult. Like, not doing anything and being out of shape is comfy, which is why they got out of shape. But being in shape is really fucking good. You feel confident, you feel good in clothes, you feel more energized, you feel more productive, you've got a routine, so everything starts to click. And the main thing that I see from this isn't necessarily that they all love how they look, even though they are achieving really good results. It's what happens in the process, who they become in the process, which is just unbelievable. So time to crack on with check-ins. My next meal has no carbs in it, then my meal after that has carbs in it. So it's like carb meal, no carb meal, carb meal, no carb meal, carb meal. 10,000 steps, got some cardio to do later on. This morning it was just, let's get out of the house, let's get steps done. So I don't know what I'm currently on, probably about 5k. So half of the steps all ticked off. Yeah, about halfway through steps right now. So that's all good. Apparently there wasn't enough heart rate data during this activity to calculate your strain. So basically what my Whoop's telling me is that I'm too fit. I'm too fit. That's what it's telling me, I'm too fit. But my recovery scores this morning, elite. 100% sleep score, which for Whoop is quite difficult. 97% recovery. Yesterday, 99% sleep score, 98% recovery. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Look at that. Unbelievable. 100% sleep score. Back in the game. But yeah, the thing for today is, this is the exciting part for today, the whole one blade. Now, if you've ever done a shoot or a show where you like to manscape, this is the number one product that you need. Philips One Blade. I've been using it for about 4 years. This is the GOAT. Gives you a nice close shave, but without much irritation, which is key, especially when it comes to doing a shoot. When you are getting a tan, you want your skin to be in perfect condition. My tan lady Karen always talks about the benefits of having healthy skin. Because if you've got healthier skin, your tan's gonna look better, which is super important because no one wants a shit tan. So tan is at tomorrow night at 6 p.m, which is fun. And then you feel all, I don't want to touch anything because you don't want to like rub the tan off or like damage the tan or anything. So it's like try and get the tan done as late in the day as possible, get back home, get into bed. That is literally my protocol for the tan. But that's when things start to come to life a little bit. When you get a tan on, definition goes up that extra level. So I've just got to keep on the straight and narrow. I've just got to keep doing what I need to do. Nothing crazy, nothing out of this world. Keep drinking, keep doing my steps, do the cardio, get my meals in, stay calm. Being calm is one of the biggest things. If you become stressed, it causes cortisol to go up, causes inflammation, could cause bloating, can mess with your digestion. All of these sorts of things, which then impact the look. So it's all about staying very calm, very zen. Very calm, very zen. That's what I need to do. But yeah, I'm still like blocked up. It's so annoying. But check-in time. Let's get it. Time for meal number 3 of the day. So rice, pineapple, beef mince, veg, topped off with pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to use no like sauces or seasonings. Obviously this has got tomato sauce with it already, so I'm going to just leave it as that, because if you put too many sauces, seasonings, artificials, that can start to bloat you a little bit, and obviously I want to keep the abs and the waist as tight as possible. So obviously pink Himalayan salt, 2 grams of that on meals where applicable. So time to get after it. It's like crazy. I was having a thought while this was cooking of like, when I wake up tomorrow, it's going to be 1 day out. 1 day out. There's 27 weeks worth of work. Comes down to 1 day. And then 6 days after it, we got another shoot. We'll worry about that one. But be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow we are adding in, I don't know what the plan is for tomorrow just yet, but we'll be adding in Peak Max. I used this in my last prep, so final week physique optimizer. It's got cell flow, dandelion root, grapeseed, vitamin C, vitamin B6, vitamin B12. Just helps get rid of that final water off. So it'd be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. Obviously this is the first time being peaked by Christian. So far, touch wood, every single day I've been getting tighter and tighter. Obviously I trust him, otherwise I wouldn't have chosen him as my coach. he did a very good post earlier on Instagram actually about all of this sort of stuff. But I just listen, I do as I'm told, I follow what I say. If you employ a coach or take on board a coach, whatever you want to say, listen to what they say. Because the clients that I have that listen to what I tell them to do, funnily enough, get results. The ones that go off and do their own thing, don't. So I had a recent situation with that. I won't go into it. But if you don't follow the plan, don't expect to get a result. It's like, why are you going on? Why are you going on these massive long runs when I haven't told you to go on a massive long run? Baffles me. But anyway, let's eat this meal and then go for a post-meal walk to aid digestion. Good morning, YouTube. Friday the 10th October. Shut up. Friday the 10th of October. One day out. Peak week coming to an end. Let's go. So, plan of action today. I'm going to run through it with you once I'm back. But first meal is going to be like eggs and sourdough. And then after that, no carbs. Protein, fat, protein, fat, protein, fat, protein, fat. 8k steps, so very minimal steps. Like, I'll get that walk into the shop and just walking around the rest of the day. Water and fluids. I hate that word. Fluids is what I normally have plus 4 litres. So I normally have about 4 or 5 litres. So 9 litres of water going in today. With meal 2, 3, 4 and 5, got peak max. Cut off before I nearly got run over. Peak max. So I will show you all of this once we get back. But all of the shaving was done last night. So like my arms, there's literally no hair anywhere. Which is an experience. So got the better half to do my back, which I'm very grateful for. And then tonight we tan. So the tan is going on. I mean, I'm pretty pleased with the look this morning. The tan should enhance it. I was thinking that it would be a very low carb day. So I thought we'd carb up a little bit and really pull me down today with peak max to get as much definition as possible. So peak max is like a natural diuretic, so hence the high water. Best way to get rid of water retention, drink more water, plus add a natural diuretic in. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a record breaker for toilet trips today. And for my tan later on, it's like an hour drive there and back. So we shall see how I get on. I reckon I'll pull over about 4 times. First time I ever did a shoot, I pulled over 3 times. So let's see what happens. But this is what we do. On my way now to the shop to get some chicken. And then it is the eggs and sourdough meal. I mean, to be fair to him, I sent my check-in at 5:30 this morning. Christian was on it like a flash. So the attentiveness from that, very, very good. And anyone that's ever done a shoot with me, you'll know how attentive I am. Like, as soon as you're up, I'm up. Let's get going. Right, we are back. Had to hop onto a call, but an absolute nightmare in Asda. So I went and bought loads of water, which these are 2 litres, right? And there's a 6-pack, so 12 kilos. The freaking thing that it was in split. Then I put it in a carrier bag split. So then I had to divide it into 2 carrier bags. Then I had to walk 20 minutes with them, so farmer's carries. But plan for the day, let me grab my phone because it's exciting. I've never done this sort of level of it before, so I'm excited to see how my body responds. So, like I said, loads of freaking water. Normally get 4 to 5 litres plus 4 on top of that. So look at like 8-9 litres. Cut off at 5 p.m. though. Then after 5 p.m. we're looking at like 750ml, 500ml. Then we've got the big gun. Where is it? Here it is. Peak Max. So, as you can see on here, Final Week Physique Optimizer, the finishing touch. It's basically a natural diuretic. So 4 of these with meal 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 4 of these times 4 equals 16. Quick maths. But this has got like vitamin C, cell flow 6, whatever that is. Dandelion root, which obviously makes you wee. Grapeseed extract, some other things that I don't even know. But the thing with these, look how they look. They look medicinal. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't just scream, I'm going to make you piss loads. So that'll be fun. I mean, I've used Peak Max before. I used it for my 2023 shoots. And it worked. So, big up Strom. Strom are very freaking good for products. Big up. I've just realised that it has no Strom branding anywhere on the actual thing. It just says Peak Max, because all of their stuff has something Max. Vascumax, Peak Max, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so that is the water. So the water situation is looking very wet. But yeah, so the goal for today, obviously I've just jumped on a call with Maria for an hour, just over an hour. Absolute queen she is. Absolute petrol head as well. I mean, she's got an A45 AMG. What a girl. What a girl. Absolute queen. But yeah, here we have got 12 litres. Obviously I don't need all of these, but I'm on peak week again next week, so might as well keep these. So that's the plan of action. Just drink and drink and drink and keep drinking. Tan is at 6. I'm going to leave at 4. I'm going to go charge the car for a little bit. Because loads of Peak Max will be in me then. So the car gets to charge. Tick. But then I'm at services. So I'm close by to a toilet. Tick. Sorted. So yeah, skin prep was done last night. Like legs fully shaved. Like nothing on there at all. Nothing. But the thing that weirds me out the most, balance you there, is the arms. Like completely hairless on the arms. Maybe if I show it the other way around, you'll be able to see it even more. But like, nothing, bro. Nothing. Man, look how lean the hand is. Come on. Ah, skin. But yeah, anyway. Enough being weird. Let's crack on with the day. Let's get it. I've just got to stay calm, close to a toilet, chill out, get my work done. That's what we do. That's what we do. Nothing changes. We show up, we get the work done. Sorted. Catch you soon. Another one done. Done. Another one starting. Let's go. Currently, what am I? 4 litres in. We're halfway, come on. But yeah, I think we're on 9 or 10. Chicken is literally exploding in the microwave. 9 or 10 toilet trips so far. I'm actually going to start counting them because I think it's quite funny. But yeah, eat next meal, Peak Max, little walk, continue with work. Again. Then the next meal, then Peak Max, then a little walk, then work. The work doesn't stop. This stuff just happens in between it. Obviously, I'm not going to vlog me sitting at a desk just typing away, or recording a video of me talking to the screen. Nah. What's the point doing that? It's not what you want to see. What I want to show you is the raw, unedited, real versions behind the scene. So, next up, chicken, almond butter. I mean, I don't have any almond butter, so it's peanut butter, which is a bit of a weird one. Chicken and almond butter's way nice, way nicer. But yeah, is what it is. I don't think I went through today's meal plan, so let's go through it. So meal 1 was 2 whole eggs, 250 egg whites, 100 grams sourdough, pink salt veg. Meal 2, chicken, almond butter, veg, pink salt. Meal 3, beef and veg. Meal 4, chicken, almond butter, no veg, half salt. Meal 5, which you would deem as like dinner, is a protein shake with 20 grams dark chocolate, no veg, half salt. So that's it. And then from 5 p.m. it's 750 mil. So 750 mil with meal 4. That'll happen at around 4 or 5 p.m. And then 500 mil, which is literally the shake. So I normally make my shake with about 300. It's like 200 mil off that. And then that's everything done. So yeah. Constant feeling at the moment is I need a wee. So that's fun. But it's what happens. So a couple of people are asking, why is water so high? Well, the best way to get rid of water retention is to drink more water. Obviously we want to create diuresis, which is obviously going to be stimulated by peak max as well. So it's just about getting anything off, right? Why does that help? Reveals more definition. You don't want any water laying on top of the skin because you want skin, then muscle to reveal definition. Good for digestion, keeps everything just ticking along moving. Nutrient transportation keeps everything ticking along moving. It's as simple as that. We could go more complex than that, but I'm going to leave it there. If you want a full webinar on it, let me know. You probably don't. So yeah. I do as my coach tells me to do. And another thing is stop focusing on 1% when you need to focus on the 99%. So if you're worried about salt, or if you're worried about hydration, or if you're worried about a particular supplement, don't worry about that. Make sure you're nailing the basics first. Is your nutrition on point every single day? Has it been on point for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months? Are you hitting every single training session? Are you doing your steps? Is your sleep on point? Training. Are you training with intensity? Are you ticking off every single training session every single week? They're the things that you need to worry about because they're the 90% movers. And you can't access the 1% until you do that sort of stuff. So it's like if you're trying to manipulate water, or if you're trying to manipulate salt, or if you're trying to take a supplement because it's going to help you 1% with something, yet you're not doing the fundamentals of your training, your nutrition, and you're sleeping like absolute rubbish, it's going to do nothing for you. Out of that, they're your big 3. Sleep, training, nutrition. Just focus on that. That will move you forward. 100%. Right, next meal. Go to the toilet first. Catch you in a bit. What a funny old day it's been so far. I'm currently on 23 wheeze. Oh dear. 23 wheeze. I mean, did I think in my career I'd be measuring how many times I went to the toilet? No, I didn't. At one stage, I wanted to be a freaking pro rugby player, so I suppose you could have done a urine test there. But this isn't even about testing, this is just about going. The drive to my town later, it's not in that long actually, I'm going to leave in just over an hour. The drive to my town is like an hour long. And currently I can't go more than 20 minutes without needing a wee. So I think we'll be pulling over a lot. And then the other thing that's playing on my mind is when I'm having the tan, it takes like 45 minutes to an hour. And yeah, it's quite cold in there. So what if I need a wee? Because when I feel cold, I need a wee more. Don't know if anyone else feels that, or whether it's just a weird thing with me. But yeah, excited but nervous. This amount of water is taking its toll now. But all for good reason. So we just keep sipping. Just keep sipping. So plan of action, crack on with work for the next hour, eat the next meal, shower. To be fair, I might take the meal with me. Yeah, I'll probably take the meal with me. Anyway. Crack on with work, shower, get in the car, get going. I need to remember different clothes because I need to wear like really baggy stuff after the tan, because otherwise it just ruins any clothes you have. If you wear clothes that are like, even a normal fit hoodie, that would just scrub all the tan off. So big baggy t-shirt and then big baggy pajama bottoms is going to be the protocol for that one. And Crocs, wear Crocs, that's where they come in super handy. But yeah, and then the night before a shoot, you never sleep well because you have just got tan on. You don't want to move, you don't want to roll around. Yeah, and there's an early wake up, probably about 5:30 tomorrow morning. Rinse the tan off, send pictures over to Christian, wait for feedback from Christian to then plan out the rest of the day. We have got caramel Snacker Jacks, so rice cakes, jam, dark chocolate 85%, and because dark chocolate helps with vasodilation, which helps with blood flow, so that'll help the pump. And then we'll probably do a protein fat meal first thing, and then move on to the carby stuff. So just taking it out of my hour at this point. This is the part that I look forward to though. Like, it's the scary part, but it's also the fun part. Like, once the tan's done, it's like, fuck, it's real now. Always get nervous before a tan, because at the tan she'll take a picture of me and it's how I look in that picture. I'm like, oh, are we on or not? I just looked up my pictures from my tan in 2023, so that's what I'm going to be comparing them to. But all I can think is, one of my clients, Dan, big shout out to Dan, he said, no matter what the physique looks like, no matter what the goal is, the dedication that you've given up until this point is the real win. And he's correct, and that's what I preach, and that's what I say all the time. So I've just got to keep listening to that. But yeah, crack on with work for the next hour. It's been hard to do work today because I've just been getting up every 2 seconds. But then we get there. So next stop, I will probably see you in the car. Catch you in the car. We're at that point now that everything matters. So water cut off is happening. So I've only got 750 ml for my next meal. Then when I'm back from the tan, I'm only allowed 500 ml, and then water, boom, cut off. No more water. Drying out process. I've got meal 4 with me. Had to remember what number it was. Meal 4's with me. I've got everything in the bag. Change of clothes, all of that sort of stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing flashy, no Louis Vuitton around here. I wish I had Louis Vuitton there. Taking Peak Max with me because I've still got some of these to have. So they are coming with water, Crocs, hashtag they're not even mine, stealing, but that's fine. Bags prepped for tomorrow because once I'm back I will not want to do anything, plus I will be sticky and horrible. I think we're all set and ready to go. Tan time, let's get it! Glamorous old lifestyle this is. Eating chicken and peanut butter out the boot of my car while it's charging. People can't even stick to chicken and rice. And I'm sat here, chicken and peanut butter. Chicken and peanut butter. Come on. Protein fat meal, chicken and peanut butter. So waiting for the car to charge. Tan is like 20 minutes away from here, 15 minutes away. So should have good amount of time. It's gone from 50% to 100% in 20 minutes. Let's go. Not bad that. But the reason that I stopped here, 1, to charge the car, but 2, so I had instant access to a toilet. We're currently on 26 Wiis. The Wii count is going up. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We keep it going. So that's the plan of action. It's funny pulling into services because services are just full of dog shit food. We've had a holiday bus turn up, you know, those like massive coaches with like loads of 70-year-olds on them. And, excuse the voice. Oh, new Renault 5. New Renault 5's sick. Yeah, service stations are just absolutely dog trash. There's a Burger King, a pasty and sausage roll place, a Marks and Spencer's food, but people will pick rubbish from there. What else was in there? Some like pizza place, I think. It's like, come on. Oh, and Greg's. Obviously there's a Greg's. GRX. But yeah, anyway. Sit, digest, relax before I get my bits out. It's always very uncomfortable getting your bits out, but it's part of the process. I've done this a lot of times now, so it's not as new to me as it is to some other people. But next up, I will be all tanned up. Let's go.